Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 25th of July, 2024. Indian benchmark indices ended flat in the volatile session on July 25th. At close, the Sensex was down 109.08 points or 0.14% at 80,039.80, and the Nifty was down 7.40 points or 0.03% at 24,406.10. Top Nifty gainers included Tata Motors, ONGC, SBI Life Insurance, BPCL and Sun Pharma, while losers were Axis Bank, Nestle India, Titan Company, Asain Bank and Tata Steel. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of Tata Motors Limited surged over 5% to scale a fresh record high of 1,084 rupees after international brokerage Nomura upgraded the stock with a buy recommendation, as it sees multiple levers of growth. The analysts have assigned a target price of 1,294 rupees. This implies an upside potential of 26% from the current market levels. In the past month, the shares of the company have rallied 13%. It said that potential significant upsides from Jaguar Land Rover's JLR execution and the demerger of commercial vehicles from the passenger vehicle are value-unlocking catalysts. Nomura estimates that the margin of India's largest EV player is projected to rise from 7.8% in financial year 2025 to 8.5% and further to 10.1% by financial year 2027, with the potential to reach 11 to 12% by financial year 2030, led by the phase-out of Jaguar's internal combustion engines and the success of new EVs. Furthermore, net debt of 1,600 rupees crore, 44 rupees per share, in financial year 2024 is expected to turn into net cash of 57 rupees and 140 rupees per share by financial year 2026 and 27. Industry PV and EV demand has shown signs of weakness. But launches of Curve, scheduled on August 8, and Harrier EV in financial year 2025 should support volumes, the brokerage said in a recent note on the company. Shares of JYOTHY Labs Limited jumped more than 7% after the FMCG firm on July 25 reported a 5.7% rise in net profit in the first quarter of financial year 2025. The FMCG company reported a net profit of 101.7 rupees crore in the June quarter against 96.3 rupees crore in the year-ago period. In the March quarter, the net profit came in at 78.16 rupees crore, the firm said in an exchange filing. The company reported an 8% year-on-year increase in revenue at 742 rupees crore. In the previous quarter, revenue was at 660 rupees crore. The firm said demand is expected to accelerate with normal monsoon. Rural demand pickup is key for positive momentum. It also highlighted sharper focus on rural distribution, innovation, introduction of SKUs to cater to specific consumer segments and e-commerce platform. Our operating performance has been encouraging. We are focused on deepening our consumer connect to reach out effectively to the last mile of our country, with our wide and differentiated product portfolio, Chairperson and Managing Director Mr. JYOTHY said. In addition to direct distribution expansion and augmentation of manufacturing capacity, the company continues to boost A&P spends to enhance brand visibility, the CMD said. Axis Bank shares took a 6% dive on July 25, a day after the lender reported its April-June earnings, which highlighted its worsening asset quality that soured investor sentiment. The lender reported a sharp spike in its net profit, which came at 6,035 rupees crore for quarter 1 financial year 2025, up from 3,452 rupees crore in the year-ago period. Even though this net profit came in well above the street's estimate of 5,797 rupees crore, it was the rise in non-performing assets that worried investors. Sequentially, the lender's gross non-performing assets rose 11 basis points to 1.54% in quarter 1, while net non-performing assets were up 3 basis points to 0.34%. Puneet Sharma, the chief financial officer of the company, in a post-results press call, stated that this pressure on asset quality was due to seasonality on the retail agri-business in the first quarter. Meanwhile, the lender's net credit cost stood at 0.97% in quarter 1 financial year 2025, up 47 bps year-on-year. Credit costs refer to expenses incurred by a lender due to default or potential default on loans. The management indicated that roughly 55% of the increase in credit costs was due to lower recoveries and upgrades in the corporate loan portfolio. Although they expect these recoveries to eventually take place, the timing could shift between 1 and 2 quarters. Shares of SBI Life climbed 3% to hit a 52-week high at 1,684 rupees in Thursday's trade on BSE after the firm reported a standalone net profit of 520 rupees crore for the first quarter ended June 2024. This is a growth of 36% from 381 rupees crore posted in the same quarter last year. Meanwhile, the net premium income for the reporting quarter increased 15% year-on-year to 15,105 rupees crore, compared with 13,104 rupees crore in the corresponding quarter of last year. The income from investments during the quarter increased 32% year-on-year to 19,283 rupees crore. It was 14,579 rupees crore in the year-ago quarter. The first-year premium for the June quarter jumped 19% year-on-year to 3,146 rupees crore against 2,637 rupees crore in the same quarter last year. The new business for the April-June 2024 period increased 13% YOY to 7,030 rupees crore, while the renewal premium was up 16% year-on-year to 8,540 rupees crore. SBI Life saw strong growth in 49th month and 61st month persistency in the first quarter by 259 bps and 229 bps, respectively, due to the company's focus on improving the quality of business and customer retention. JYOTHY Product Limited in daily time frame is trading around 193.30 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 447.0 for 5,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 169.41, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 69.92. MMTC Limited in daily time frame is trading around 120.91 points with a change of 17.81% and is trading with a net volume of around 154.35 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 96.46, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 78.99. RPP Infra Projects Limited in daily time frame is trading around 194.70 points with a change of 17.84% and is trading with a net volume of around 3.1 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 169.93, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 69.64. For the stock recommendation we have, CG Power and Industrial Solutions Limited looks good and can be bought at 729 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 700 rupees and a target of 765 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.